you were motivated to get on this path because the traditional methods, if we can call them that, of acquiring happiness were not working for you, right?
Yeah.
So can you just talk a little bit about that?
Well, I reached a point in my life. I was in my late 20s where I had fulfilled all the prerequisites for happiness. I had a good job, good education, I was married, had a child, and I was in good health. And within the course of a few months, all of that fell apart. My marriage was in shambles. I was getting a divorce. I was sick. I had hepatitis. It was winter. And my job sucked. So all this beautiful organization of my life, I've been working hard for many years to achieve, uh, uh, ended up in a total failure. And although I was not religious at all, being the product of a scientific materialist education and atheist parents, uh, I, I caught myself on one afternoon saying, God, if you exist, it's time to show up. So that surprised me, this reference to God. And because as I told you, I was divorcing, I was sick, I had fever every day for 1 month, tired. And then actually God showed up a few months later in the form of a book by Krishnamurti that I attracted my attention in a Parisian bookstore in my former campus in the Latin Quarter. And I read this book, and it changed my life in that sense that it was telling me about something else, about a different dimension that resonated with me. And that was the beginning of a search through Eastern philosophies, of course, Krishnamurti, but then Advaita, Vedanta, Zen Buddhism, Taoism. And then I at some point, I wanted to meet someone who would embody, so to speak, this wisdom, to see an enlightened being. And of course, I had preconceived ideas about what it was. But I met my teacher in the south of France, an old gentleman from Eastern European origin who spoke French with a German accent. And he became my teacher. After my first meeting with him, I was reflecting upon what had happened. And the thought that came to me, I don't know whether this gentleman is a realized being, but I know that I would like for him to become my friend. And that was the beginning of a very long friendship. And I've been this student for the rest of my life, basically up until his death in 1998.